There are school officials and educators that I spoke with say they hear parents' concerns and fears, and they've been working all summer long to help keep those schools secure and intruders out. It took 10 years for Jacob Dimmick and his wife to be blessed with a baby boy, a precious gift Dimmick says he will do anything to protect. So it's no surprise that even though Mason's first day of kindergarten isn't until next year, Dimmick is already invested and concerned about his safety in the classroom, scared by the thought of a school shooter.
The rational side of me realizes the likelihood is low, but at the same time, it only takes one crazed person.
School districts across the state tightening up its defenses. Previously, a teacher here at Huron Valley Schools would have to physically leave the classroom and use a key to lock the door if an intruder was trying to come in. But now all they have to do is turn a lock. It's one of the many safety features the school is doing to help keep kids protected. Also new this year, the district quadrupled the number of security cameras and installed a system that requires every guest to show their photo ID to get into the building. But it's not all about technology.
Heavy focus on human behaviors. So closing and locking doors when you enter buildings, closing and locking classroom doors when you're in the midst of instruction.
Huron Valley School Superintendent Dr. Paul Salah says high schoolers will also be required to keep their backpacks in their lockers, a rule not everyone is sold on.
I spoke with one parent who was quite upset because she had purchased the armor plates that go in her daughter's backpack. So they've effectively neutralized her child's safety feature that she spent hundreds of dollars on.
The Detroit Public Schools and Charter District Superintendent says to heighten their security, all students will now have an ID badge, and they purchased new metal detectors and updated their cameras. But ultimately, he says,
I think the best way to prevent these tragedies from happening is relationships with students.
Now, despite all of those fears, everyone that I spoke with says they are still optimistic and excited for this new school year. I'm Kiara Hay for 7 Action News.
Yeah, and they have many reasons to be optimistic and excited, and it's nice to see that so many school districts are taking actions to help them feel safe and secure as well. Thank you, Kiara.